guest recently won a comedy prize in Shreveport, Louisiana, and he can be seen this weekend at the Comedy Cellar here in New York, making his Tonight Show debut. Please welcome the very funny Peter Ravello.
Thank you, guys. I just got back in from Vegas, and you gotta be a little dumb to like Las Vegas. You gotta be a little stupid. You gotta be a real colors and sound sort of person. You see a bright light, and you're like, yo, it's daytime light in the nighttime. You see a miniature Eiffel Tower, and you're like, am I in Paris? You gotta be operating at a pretty low level. And the whole thing is gambling. You gotta gamble. And I don't usually gamble. And I gambled and I lost all of my money. And I was like, when does the addiction part kick in on this? I'm an alcoholic. It's so much better. It's just, I wouldn't drink if there was a 50-50 chance. Every time I ordered a beer, I'd be handed an empty beer bottle. And the bartender was like, better luck next time. Sorry, it's not your night. And casinos are so depressing. Everyone there has a cough. It's gross. And they're not just sick in one way. They're sick in every way. There's polio, there's rickets, there's eye patches, peg legs, people smoking out of their neck, and it's like, folks, what are we doing at the casino? God already told you, you're not lucky. You have a club foot and Crohn's disease. Stop playing blackjack. It's a lot of old women playing slot machines. And my grandmother, she was 103 when she died. No, that's a tree age. That's not a human age. That's the age of a haunted sailboat. And she wasn't happy. She wasn't waking up like, oh, another gift from God. No. She'd wake up and be like, not again. She wanted to die very badly. I feel like we don't like old people, though. You know, we like their stuff. We like the things they leave behind. Museums, secondhand stores, old houses. We love all that stuff. Ever have a friend buy an old house? They're like, oh my God, if these walls could talk, huh? The stories they would tell. Meanwhile, an actual old person tries to tell you a story. And you feel rage you've never felt before. Hurry up, Gladys, hurry up. I'm going to therapy, and guys where I'm from, blue-collar New York guys, they don't really do therapy. This is what they do. They call up sports talk radio. That's how they get it out. Vinny's calling about the Yankees, but it's not really about the Yankees. He calls up, he's like, Mike, what's going on? Yankees doing it this year. Also, you ever get sad? You ever stare at the moon and wonder if the Jets are staring at that same moon? My wife and I were at the bar last night, and this couple came up to us, and they were like, hey, we like your vibe. Let's see where the night takes us. Oh, I'll tell you something. It's never the couple you want it to be. It's never a good-looking couple. It's always a Renaissance fair-looking couple. Just sweating as they jangle toward you. Oh, good morrow, Squire. You're like, oh, no. I don't want to sample your maiden. Thank you, though. A most generous offer. My wife and I were broke, but I don't know. Things don't affect you when you're broke. Like, you ever watch a horror movie when you have no money? It's not scary. I was watching this movie about this doll that was haunting this guy's house, and I wasn't like, oh no, the doll. I was like, I wish I had a house. I live in a studio. Have you ever seen a haunted studio apartment movie? You have not, no. It'll be over in 3 minutes. the guy would be like, that doll could be anywhere. Oh, it's right there. Yeah. It's in the kitchen bathroom. You can't miss it. Thank you guys so much. Peter Ravello, thank you guys.
That's how you do it, buddy. Oh my God, that's fantastic. Peter Ravello. Peter Ravello. See him at the Comedy Cellar in New York this weekend. We'll be right back, everybody.